Our weekend vibes this week, we take you guys to the south of Thailand in the province of Andaman, the city so-called Phuket. Phuket is one of the best known cities in Southeast Asia uh, in terms of its beautiful beaches, islands, and culture. Before going to the sea part, we just have a walk in the old town, which is pretty nice and filled with so many charming and the traces of the old days. Strolling and strolling around this place in different heritage roads such as Wat Chalong Road, we have seen so many beautiful and very stunning graffitis, and we didn't actually get bored of taking the pictures out here. That was just very chilling out town. Dating back a little bit to the history of this city, Phuket City has been one of the most prosperous towns for the ancient trading, especially a time where people they do the trade through the sea route. As you can see, the cultural heritage here is well traded in terms of its architecture. Such cultural heritages can also be seen in many different cities throughout Malaysian Peninsula, Indonesia, as well as Bangkok, where the Chinese traders is coming to settle down and have built their commercial house in such style. After having the stuff that's with very good breakfast is in a dim sum restaurant in the old town. We continue our walk a little bit further. After grabbing our car, we go to Saphan Hin, which is considered as a well-known park areas of the Phuket local people. As it's not too far just from the heart of the city, people they always come here during the regular days after work or during their weekends to chill out. Before getting into the sea part again, we have to stop into the sacred temples of the city so-called Wat Chalong to pay homage to the most revered monk so-called Luang Pracham. Not too far from Wat Chalong, here we are in Chalong Pier. After having taken the wonderful pictures of the pier with so many boats parking around, we further our trip to the other beaches of Phuket. And here we are in Kata Beach. We didn't actually go to swim in the sea this time, we just spent our time to explore the overall part of the island of Phuket, and then we go to the tip of the island so-called Lam Pompeii. This area is pretty much well known about its scenic points before the sunset. And this one is another scenic point that has to do over Kata Beach. And tonight we are accommodated in Kata Beach and are served with so many delicious seafoods out here. We just spent a very wonderful night and so chilling out. The next day, we cannot resist to moving back to the old town. On the way back to the old town, we have stopped to have our breakfast to get our energy before starting our new day. We are so passionate in old town city area, so we keep exploring further here and to see a little bit more and learn about the history. We just want to visit the local museum of Phuket, and then here we are, and we have visited inside traditional house which portrays so many interesting exhibition of local specialties, local attires, and many other information about Phuket. Here in Phuket, people they are very well known as the name of the Peranagan habitat. These people they are descendants from the people from Malayan Peninsula, Chinese traders, and also Muslim people. Such a good mix between cultures like from Chinese descendants, Malayan, Muslim people, and they have their own uniqueness and their own style under the name of Peranagan. Getting into another place before getting back to Bangkok, the place is not too far from the airport. We reached the memorial bridge of Sarasin. This memorial bridge, it serves as the memorial to the tragic loss of the couple who didn't really end up happily and then decided to suicide themselves here to honor their love. Not too far from the memorial bridge, we further our way to Hat Mai Khao. Actually, we intentionally wish to observe the landing and takeoff the craft just before our trip back to Bangkok, but unfortunately, we could not be able to catch up one of any takeoff and landing as there were so many delays because of the weather. We were actually during the monsoon season and the weather was just quite bad. So at the end, we are obliged just to go back to the airport in order not to miss our flight back to Bangkok. So that's just about our weekend's vibes. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. See you next time and bye for now. ขอบคุณครับ Thanks for watching.